Hey guys, hope you've had a blessed day. Tonight is night 48 of Psalms, and tonight is chapter 48. It is 14 verses long, and I have 4 verses highlighted that I'm going to go over after I'm done reading and explain them to you guys. With all being said, I'm going to start reading. So it says, "How great is the Lord, how deserving of praise, in the city of our God, which sits on his holy mountain. It is high and magnificent, the whole earth rejoices to see it. Mount Zion, the holy mountain, is the city of the great King. God himself is in Jerusalem's towers, revealing himself as its defender. The kings of the earth joined forces and advanced against the city. But when they saw it, they were stunned. They were terrified and ran away. They were gripped with terror and writhed in pain like a woman in labor. You destroyed them like the mighty ships of Tarshish, shattered by a powerful east wind. We had heard of the city's glory, but now we have seen it for ourselves. The city of the Lord of heaven's armies, it is the city of our God. He will make it safe forever. O God, we meditate on your unfailing love as we worship in your temple. As your name deserves, O God, you will be praised to the ends of the earth. Your strong right hand is filled with victory. Let the people on Mount Zion rejoice. Let all the towns of Judah be glad because of your justice. Go, inspect the city of Jerusalem. Walk around and count the many towers. Take note of the fortified walls and tour all the citadels, that you may describe them to future generations. For that is what God is like. He is our God forever and ever, and he will guide us until we die." Forgive me for stuttering a little bit as I was reading. Sometimes I have trouble reading for some reason. But now I'm going to go over the verses I've highlighted, starting with verse 1. It says, "How great is the Lord, how deserving of praise, in the city of our God, which sits on his holy mountain." So I really want to focus on the first part where it says, "How great is the Lord, how deserving of praise." So God, he is very much deserving of praise. He deserves to have our attention always focused on him, instead of other things we do to fulfill our time. He deserves to have our attention always on him. So what I get out of this is to encourage you to spend as much time as you can with God. It doesn't even have to be 15 minutes. As long as that time is well spent, then you're good. Just don't how what did I say? Sorry, forgive me. So what I was trying to say is it's better to spend 15 minutes, a proper 15 minutes, undivided time with God, than to spend an hour and not come out with anything new. Just set aside some time out of your day. Give him some time. He wants to build a relationship with you. And I know it might seem that if you don't spend that much time with him, it's going to take a long time for that relationship to grow. But the truth is, no matter how much time we spend with him every day, it's going to be like that. It takes a while to build a proper relationship with God, just as it takes a while to build a proper relationship with a person, like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So, yeah, he's deserving of praise, and just set aside some time with him. Verse 9, "O God, we meditate on your unfailing love as we worship in your temple." So guys, we are supposed to meditate on God's love. What it means to meditate, it means just sit there, I guess pray to God, and meditate and reflect on how his unfailing love has impacted you. What did he do to save you? Just think of all the times that he saved you and give him thanks. It just shows how much he loves you. When you think of how many times he has saved you, it shows how much his unfailing love has impacted you. So, I encourage you to just meditate on the love of God, and recognize how much he has impacted your life with his love. Verse 10, "As your name deserves, O God, you will be praised to the ends of the earth. Your strong right hand is filled with victory." So again, he deserves praise. But this time it says he will be praised to the ends of the earth. So he will be praised forever. He will be passed down from the very first generation all the way to the last generation. He will always be there. And I feel like this last part of the verse where it says your strong right hand is filled with victory is connected to Jesus, because you know how he says, like in the Bible it says Jesus sits at the righteous right hand of God or something like that. Jesus is the ultimate victor over evil. He won over evil by dying on the cross. So I think that's what this kind of means when it says your strong right hand is filled with victory, because he is holding, like, Jesus is in his right hand, his strong right hand, and Jesus has victory over evil. That's what I really think this verse is saying, and I think it's a prophecy of Jesus. And that verse, like when I first read it, it made me so first it made me think, and then it made me happy, because I think that's what that's trying to say. So yeah, I really like that verse. And the last verse I have for tonight is verse 14. It says, "For that is what God is like. He is our God forever and ever, and he will guide us until we die." God is going to be our God literally forever, from the beginning of time until we die. And in heaven he's going to be our God forever, because that's eternal. God will never perish. We will be with him forever. And until we die, he guides us. As long as you gave your life to Jesus, Jesus saved you, he will be your guide to life. He will direct your steps. You can make your plans, but the Lord guides your steps. That's a Proverbs verse, by the way. So yeah, he is your guide to life. He knows what you're going to do, like throughout your life. He knows the future for you. He knows what you've done in the past, and he knows the present, what you're doing right now. And he is your ultimate guide to life. So I hope this was able to bless you guys. I hope it's able to provide you with insight and new information that you didn't know about the Lord. I hope it was able to teach you and guide you and improve your walk with God. And I just pray that this was, able to help you in some sort of way. I hope it's an answered prayer. And yeah, I love you. Jesus loves you more. And I hope you have a blessed night.